I have had some minor problems today with my phone here and there, and it's nuts. It really is. Um, right now, I'm just trying to get it set up so I can see everything, including comments, and nobody's here yet. Except for, of course, Jerry Ann, who's my moderator. Let's see here. I just gotta move my camera around so I can see words. Oh, we've got a viewer. Yay! I did not fully set up, so give me just a second because my keyboard and a few other things are in my way, and I want to be able to see everything that everybody's saying. All right, there we go. Now I've got a little bit better. I can adjust my camera. Hey, Tabitha. Glad you can make it. I've got 12 people in here already. Hey, Holly. If any of you are from my wife's channel, give a shout out, because I did go on there and say I'd be on here live and see how many people would show up. Sorry, I'm a little thirsty this evening. I'm just gonna give a few more minutes to get a lot of people up in here. Tabitha is a fan of both of ours. Great, that is great. Those of you who are members of my wife's chat, since I don't think I put it out there yet, you guys know what's going on with Jerry and the doctors, and we're thankful and hopeful things are we know what's going on, what needs to be done. We're working towards that goal to get her back on her feet and mobile and whatnot, so she can go about doing everything that she wants to do. Because, well, I understand Jerry's feeling of feeling a little out of sorts because she's not as independent as she used to be or wants to be. And what I mean by that is able to get up and do her own thing and not need me to do all the running around that I've been doing. But I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'll do it. Did it once before, I'll do it again and again and again, and how many ever times necessary. That because, not just because it's expected of me as a husband, but because I love her so much that I don't like seeing her in pain. It really, it's not a fun thing for either one of us. As you guys know, we just celebrated our 21st anniversary, and even though it was a simple at-home anniversary, it was a good one. I think we had a good day that day. We got IHOP for breakfast and laid in bed and watched movies all day. Don't get me started, Jerry. Do not get me started on the tears. So we had a good, I feel that we had a good day on our anniversary. I did make homemade chili mac, which I'm not 100% sure if I recorded that or not. I have to look back and see what is waiting to be put out there. Granted, our projects around the house, excuse me, my chair wants to slide and I'm trying to keep it from sliding. I've got a downhill slope here. So a lot of our projects kind of took a pause. As soon as, well, we're thinking of different ways of keeping it going. And one of those things is, because our next major project is doing the craft room, Joanne and I have talked about it, and it was like, hey, we did the shopping haul on her channel where I went shopping for her at Dollar Tree. Why don't we do the same thing, and I'll set up a tripod with my FaceTime going, and she can do her FaceTime on her end. That way we're not yelling across the house at each other like, what do you want me to do with this? What is it? I don't know. So we've got some tentative plans to keep things rolling. Which, hi lady of, yeah, Yes, with less movement. Yeah, Jerry Ann's movement is slow. Oh, I know what she meant. Yes, less me jerking around the camera like it was when I was shopping. It will be on a tripod and in one place unless it's in my way. So yeah, there will be less movement of the camera unless it's on her end. Um, but we have thing we're trying to get it moving along so we keep on progressing towards our end goal without it being stalemated for too long, because I am pretty sure Jerry would be happy if that once she got mobile, she didn't have to do a lot of a lot of extra work on that on the craft room, except for maybe helping me move furniture around and laying down floor tiling if we do that, which we want to do, but I don't know if we can because of um, me. I don't know who else to blame it on, but it's it's been fun. It's been great. Um, I don't really want to get into a uh-oh, something froze. Jerry said she frozen. Um, Anybody else frozen? Jerry seems to be the only one frozen. I don't know if that's because, oh, it was her. All right. She's in the bedroom trying to do the monetization and whatnot, but because of where she is in the back of the house, Wi-Fi signal is not the greatest back there. It's kind of shoddy. Um, yeah, I think the floor in our bedroom turned out great, Tabitha. I had fun doing it. It was a learning experience. But once, hi Sarah, I'm sorry. Once I got down to a pattern and a method of doing it, it was like, boom, 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 done. Um, so you know, I had fun doing it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing more floors that way. Tremendous change in not only temperature, but allergens and all the other stuff that usually this time of year kept me kind of doped up on antihistamines and whatnot. So yeah, um, I was hoping a friend of mine would show up. I've been trying to get him to show up on YouTube's on the live channels. He does every so often text me separately, privately, to say, "Hey, yeah, I saw your latest video," um, and just chit chat. I have a good friend that I reconnected. Oh, my Wi-Fi is trying to go out. Give me a second. I might have froze there for a second because I just got a Wi-Fi. Use Wi-Fi or cellular. Um, just one moment. I'm gonna poke my head up. Yeah, okay, Jerry. Our Wi-Fi is down. It's red lighting, so hopefully we still can keep this going without too many problems. Um, Let me try to my computer might not show me all the comments and whatnot. It might reconnect and boom, flash, unless I can do something else. But let me. Okay, the computer's trying to look. Oh, there we go. Every so often, the Wi-Fi here at our house kind of goes wonky because of, yeah, our Wi-Fi is a little wonky right now, due to. Let's see if I can connect to my personal hotspot. All right, give me 1 second. My computer is trying to reconnect. There we go. I use my computer to see what's going on. So I'm sorry if I froze. If you guys can see me now, let me know. Jerry. yes, removing the carpeting is very good for allergies. I Alright guys, I am so sorry. My Wi-Fi is acting up, so if it goes in and out, forgive me. Hopefully, yeah, I've already lost a bunch of people because of it. Hopefully they come back realizing I'm still here. Um, I might have picked the wrong time of day to do this on a Saturday because college is getting geared up and I'm seeing more and more people around the college, so that's sucking up a lot of bandwidth. Um, yeah, all right. To be honest with you, tonight was a simplified dish. All I did was make fish sticks because of how things were going. Um, Combination of I did not take anything out for dinner last night, so I had no defrosted meat to make anything with. So I just did simple fish sticks. I know those of you who look forward to my cooking videos always want to know what's for dinner now. Um, so yeah. Um, I I'm thinking that tomorrow. Okay, good, you're back. Yeah, we had we had a temporary internet issue. Every so often, our internet kind of goes screwy, and that's because of my town. So yeah. But our internet seems to be back in operation right now. I'm getting good signal on my computer. I can take it off of sharing mode. Tabitha, which particular Napa cabbage recipe are we talking about? Or was it just Napa cabbage in general? Because I think I have two different recipes that I use Napa cabbage. I'm flubbing my words. One is the chicken salad. No, one I think was no the okay. There's only one. I'm sorry. My brain my brain is thinking about all the dishes that I've done. I'm like, was it chicken? Was it beef? Which one was it? But yeah, chicken was the only one that has Napa. I think it's the only one that I use cabbage on. I'm not sure. Um, there we go. Jerry even remembers because she's better at remembering things than I am. Um, I wish I had a way to talk to Jerry privately without leaving my phone area. So I'm not going to talk about what I kind of thought about talking about because it's just asinine. Jerry had a viewer that let's just say she wanted to be a nasty so and so, and well, yeah, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to leave it as is. Yeah, no trolls. We don't want trolls. You know, um, the pork with orange and mint was really good. I used pork tenderloin. Keep the recipes coming. Anna, I'm going to try my best to keep those recipes going because, as many of my viewers have said so far, and I don't know how many of you are just my channel or how many of you are both our channels or what. But yeah, I plan on keeping the recipes going. In fact, I have to sit down tonight or tomorrow morning, probably tomorrow morning, and look at my stores and look at my recipes and see what I may or may not have to go running out to buy. Mostly what I probably need to go buy right now because I've got lots of meat would be veggies. The only veggies I have currently fresh vegetable wise is some broccoli, mushrooms, and I think that's it. I don't think I got anything else. I think the reason why I only got mushrooms and broccoli because my brain was going, oh, I've got bacon wrapped fillets in my freezer. I can do something. I can do that little um, little job. I'm sorry, honey. I'll feed you in a little bit. I'm sorry. When I sat down to make dinner and whatnot, Jerry wasn't hungry, so I was like, I'll try to make my life short as possible, maybe only an hour, and get you something to eat. And she goes, as long as I eat before 10, because that's when she starts her overnight intermittent fasting. So, yeah. Um, I'll be honest with you. I've been very happy in doing what I've been doing lately. The cooking, the trying to keep Jerry as comfortable as possible, even though sometimes it's like one of those. The only thing I can do to keep her comfortable is giving her a nice big hug. Um, I know it's all the food talk, baby. I know it's all the food talk. Uh, I'm kind of getting a little munchy too, and I'm like, all I had was some French fries and fish sticks for dinner. What can I have for a snack that's not going to be too much or cost or too difficult? I'm like, well, you got ham, you got this, you got that, and I'm like, yeah. It's strange that I'm getting to the point where it's like just a simple ham sandwich is like, that's not enough. I don't want that. I want something else. Um, That'd be nice. Um, Otherwise, I am going to eat some veggies, and then I'm going to go in there and Dutch oven your butt. um, yes, there are nights when me and Jerry eat certain vegetables, and it's like, who can gas the other one out of the room? She wins all the time. Unless I really do a good number. I think the last time I actually gassed her out of the room is I literally ate a whole can of chili by myself. Or was it that night that I had an extra helping of Bush's baked beans this morning? Yeah. She must be talking about after she was while I was sleeping, because sometimes I have some really good food and I wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh, look, there's a green gaseous cloud hanging over my head. I wonder what I was doing last night. Uh huh. Um, Sauerkraut is, that's her weapon. Well, actually, her weapon is sauerkraut, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. Um, I have a mile long list. I just don't feel like reading it all off. Mine is beans, chili, um, red cabbage, especially if I have red cabbage with bratwurst or most any European dish will be like, yeah, red cabbage. See, she knows. Um, I haven't seen your videos in ages. Hope you are. We are actually doing well, Kimmy. Jerry just recently saw her orthopedic doctor, and she has no cartilage. Correct me if I'm wrong, babe. No cartilage in her knee or hip socket. So they gave her an injection for the knee to put some cortisone and some other kind of material in her knee area to help dull the pain. Um, they're talking about the possibility of injections and or hip replacement, which, yeah. um, so I have been caretaker, cook, cleaner, um, errand boy, everything underneath the sun that she needs. It's a bone on bone, yeah, with arthritis and bone spurs. There you go. So, yeah, um, between pain medication and just being bedridden has helped a little bit, but it's taken its toll, um, both physically and psychologically. Um, but we're hanging in there. We're just day to day living, trying to do our best to get from point A to point B with very little to no headbutting or arguing or who's going to be crying the most because of the distress. Um, I don't feel the pain, but yeah, I sense it from Jerry. I hear it. I see it. It's it's not a fun ride, but it's something that unfortunately we have to deal with, and you know we're doing our best. Hmm. I'm hoping the solutions do come soon. We are waiting to hear from the pain management doctors to go see them so they can do a cortisone shot or whatever it is they're going to do for her hip, to temporarily relieve it. The one orthopedic doctor that we saw said every 3 months she can go back in for the shot in the knee from him. But we're hoping the pain management doctors will do something that will be a little bit longer lasting. And right now, she has been able to flex her knee from time to time. I think right now most of the pain, from what I can tell, is in her hip region because it's bone on bone, and they haven't been able to do nothing because the orthopedic doctor did not have the proper scope or whatever it is to poke into her leg and her hip region to see where he needs to put the needle and the injection of cortisone. And the way I described it on my channel when I was trying to talk about it was, when they did the knee, it looked like they poked the needle in her knee, injected some clear looking gelatinous type stuff, and then pulled that off the needle and put in another syringe with white milky substance, which is probably the cortisone, and then capped it off with more of the clear gelatinous stuff that is probably some sort of lubricant or something to keep it from being too painful as the two bones rub together. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what it is. I just watched it and went, oh, okay, okay. First, what is he putting in now? Okay, he's putting more of that. I just sat there and watched, like, I don't know what it is, but I hope it helps. Um, she had a hip replacement, and is a new woman. I'm hoping when we can get her operation for the hip replacement, she'll be back up on her feet doing all the things that she was doing before, and not just driving me crazy with words, but driving me crazy by chasing after me or whatever. No, she doesn't chase after me, but I'll be honest, she does drive me crazy from time to time. But what wife doesn't drive their husband crazy from time to time? I don't know. Um, but I've said it before and I'll say it 1,000 times over. We still love each other and care for each other at the end of the day, and that's what is important. Yes, my husband was so happy after he woke up from surgery. His hip was completely pain-free after. Yeah. Um, Jerry, you will be a rocket by Christmas. um, I can only wish. Um, Dollar Tree, here we come. No. I did Dollar Tree for you because it was our anniversary and you wanted Dollar Tree stuff. No Dollar Tree until at least October. Honestly, I was ready to commit. My husband, he was miserable in pain before the surgery. Um, I felt the same way. I wanted to take her. I wanted to take her on multiple occasions to the emergency room because of the amount of pain she was in before she got to see the orthopedic doctor. But it was the orthopedic doctor that told us, "Don't go to the ER. Get a hold of our primary." And I went, "Well, okay, I can understand because the COVID and all the different problems that the hospital has." So Jim might be thinking that. No, the Dollar Tree after surgery. Yeah, that way you can do it yourself when you go to the Dollar Tree after surgery. Um, uh, so are you out of work? Yes, I am not working right now, mostly to take care of Jerry Ann. Um, we had thought about or talked about the possibility of me doing a part-time job out of the house just for the income factor. But due to the situation with Jerry Ann right now, um, I'm not looking because even if Jerry Ann said, "Oh yeah, go ahead and get a part-time job," I would not be able to function at my job because the whole time at work, my brain is thinking, "Okay, um, how's Jerry doing? Do I need to check up on her? Does she need me to come home to help her with whatever?" So I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to function at a job without thinking I need to pick up my phone every 15 minutes to type in, "How are you doing? Are you okay?" And then if I don't get a instantaneous, almost immediately, within a minute's time response, my brain would be like, "Do I need to call? Do I need to ask to go home early because of my wife?" I wouldn't be able. I would be no. They probably would let me go within the first day. Because this is more important to me. My wife, not this YouTube, but my wife is more important to me than anything else. Understandable. Yep. Okay. So yeah. Um, I don't know how COVID is affecting job situations now. I know when we had the first one, yes, a lot of people were put out of jobs. Um, right now in my backyard, basically my county, um, we're seeing a rise in cases, and that's probably one of the reasons why the orthopedic doctor did not want us to go to the ER because of the increased cases. Hello, Sonia. Hey, Sheila. Glad you guys can join us. Um, just a quick recap. Just telling everybody how things are going with Jerry's health and what's going on here at the house. And yes, I went to Walmart on Thursday thinking I can go there to get the stuff that I needed to shop for. And when I got there, got out of my car, walked towards the door, and one of the employees said, sorry, sir, we are currently closed until Saturday for cleaning purposes." And I kind of went, "Huh? Don't they do that stuff late at night when there's very few to nobody in the store?" But then, of course, I ended up going to Aldi's to, yeah, basically, I heard from some of our fellow townsmen, or in this case, women, um, that they had a major exposure to COVID, and that's why they were closed for 2 days. So I was kind of like, Walmart's closing because they had a COVID exposure. Um, Honey, is it time to move yet? Because I don't think I want to be in this neighborhood right now. Unfortunately, there would be nowhere to go that's safe unless I wanted to move to, I don't know, excuse my language, bumfuck Egypt. Um, so, yeah, fun. And of course, when I got home from shopping and whatnot, I went, honey, I'm not leaving the house until it's a 911. Let's go shopping for necessary stuff. Um, oh, Happy Bird is here! Yay! Glad you can join us. I really am. I don't mean to sound sarcastic or anything like that. I've had one of those days where that part of me that I usually try to keep under wraps has reared its unwanted head, and I'm not going to go into it because I'm trying to stuff it back. I'm trying to stuff that genie back in a bottle. Let's see here. Wow, I'm ready to hunker down again. Scary out there. Yes, it is, Kimmy. It's getting ridiculous. And what's even more scary is there's so many people in my area that just don't want to put on a mask for the protection of or benefits of others, not just themselves. So yeah, it's getting a little nutty out there again. I'm ready to start buying in bulk, wherever I can, and just go out for the emergency necessaries like fresh produce and meat products. I'm ready to buy in bulk my toilet paper, my paper towels, Kleenexes, all that fun jazz. Oops, sorry, my computer tried to go into sleep mode. Let's see here. Jerry, you can answer that question from Tracy because she wants to know how you're doing. Um, Sheila, I've heard COVID is pretty bad, and yes, it is. Um, if you look, if I look at a map to show COVID in the area, there's a lot of red zones around Springfield and Joplin and the southwestern corner of Missouri, and it's popping up around St. Louis and Kansas City and and up north of us. So right now, my area is in the yellow zone, but there are so many areas around me that are in the red zone that I'm just kind of like. It reminds me of this guy who me and my wife watch on TikTok, who talks about the hibernation chamber, and it comes out every month and goes back to the hibernation chamber because it's getting ridiculously out of control again. Let's see here. That was 3 days ago. Okay, I'm not going to read Jerry's because she's probably talking to other people. Let's see here. Mandy redacted her message. She was talking to Jerry. Hey, Jessica Journeys is here. Welcome aboard. I don't know if this is the first time you've seen one of my live chats. I know you've seen a lot of my other videos. So if this is your first time seeing my live chat, hi, how you doing? Great to have you here. Yes, Jessica, we did have a very good anniversary. Granted, it was a stay-home anniversary. I went out to pick up breakfast from IHOP. I'm sorry to hear this. We are fully open in Canada right now. I'm happy you guys are fully open in Canada. We're fully open here, but I wish we weren't, just because of the COVID situation going back to the red area, red zones. If I could easily pack up my belongings and move, I would probably head in your general direction for a multitude of reasons, not just because of the fact of how you guys have quickly dealt with your COVID situation, but because of the medical services that my wife could get provided. Let's see here. My daughter lives in Australia, and they are yeah. I've heard that England, Australia, and at least a dozen other different countries are going back into lockdown. In fact, I don't even know if Australia ever came out of lockdown from the first one because of just they've got too many neighboring countries and people and whatnot that seem to have trouble getting COVID under control. Did y'all have yes? Okay. Um, Diana, every night, literally every night, I have my dosage of mead, which I have to watch how much I drink, not only because the factor is running low, um, that kind of thing. Let's see here. Was just in the middle of watching your update video, Jerry. Hi, Jim. Um, Gina? Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out your name. You cracked me up when you felt something in the felt something in the coffee and said Jim slipped something in your drink. Yeah, I was trying to slip tranquilizers in her drink, but they didn't quite take effect. uh, yeah, I hope my town recovers quickly, but unfortunately, I don't think it will because not to belittle my fellow Rollins or Missourians. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about Rollins. I'm talking about Missouri. Um, most of the people around here are very stubborn, very pig-headed, and very, let's just say, self-centered because a lot of people around here don't want to listen to the government, don't want to listen to the CDC, including my mayor. So they're like, oh yeah, just live it up like there's no problems whatsoever. Yet, just about every county around us is red or yellow or even orange, which is in between yellow and red in my brain. So it's kind of like, yeah. I'm gonna go out and buy myself a hazmat suit, and next time I have to go out of the house, I'm gonna wear that and let people look at me funny. I'll go, yeah, you're the reason why I'm wearing this because you don't want to be smart about this situation. Just saying. Um, let's see here. Hugging is the best. Is absolutely the best. I truly miss the hugs from my husband. I'm sorry, Michelle. Um, I can't. Gina. Okay, Jerry's trying to help me pronounce Gina's name. Gianna. Gianna. Okay, Gianna. I have a hard time with names. I'm sorry. Um, I apologize. I mean, Michelle. As much as sometimes I act like, leave me alone, don't hug me, don't touch me, no touchy. Um, I don't think I could ever live without hugs from Jerry. I think I would go either insane or so manic depressed that I would be like either hiding in a dark corner someplace, telling the world to go someplace else, or I would get so irately mad that I would be like, "Oh, screw it all, just burn it all down." So yeah, I understand your feelings there, Michelle. Hey to both of you, you guys are the highlight of my day. I never miss a video of either one of you. Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much. Um, Michelle actually gave us a beautiful, beautiful anniversary plaque that it's probably on Jerry Ann's channel. So it's kind of like one of the greatest gifts that we've gotten in a long time. In fact, she has sent me a gift or two that I'm hoping this coming week I can get working to finish up my office space. Now that we have a storage facility, I can start moving all those boxes there, so I can start finishing up the decorating in our room, our room, my office, and I'm gonna love hanging up all those banners and tapestries that I got from everybody. So it's gonna be like, yay! Um, yes, I do love her. I must have missed something there, Jerry, because I don't know what that not yet stand me is towards. I don't know. Um, ow. Sorry, I had my leg crossed over too much, and now my ankle and knee hurts. The fun of getting old. And no, I know I'm not that old. I'm only 50, half a century, however you want to look at it. No, don't start wishing me a happy birthday because that's not until October. I'm not pushing it. Um, Mom is mom. To be honest with you, Kimmy, she spends most of her time secluded, which is what she prefers. She comes out for her soda, um, her breakfast, dinner time. She'll come out before she goes to bed, make herself a cup of tea. She'll go out and do her own thing when it comes to her own personal shopping, cigarettes, soda, junk food. Going to loan her vehicle to her best friend so her best friend can go shopping or to doctor's appointments or things of that nature. You are never going back to work. I'm sorry. Are you going never back to work? I'm sorry. Sue, to be honest with you, right now, that's not really in the game plan because of Jerry Ann's current condition. I could not go to work and be at work without going bonkers because I would be at work at a new job and end up getting fired within the first day of being there because I will literally be on my phone every 15 minutes. Are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything good? You got your food, you didn't hurt yourself, nothing's going wrong. You don't need me to run home to help you with a problem or help you with whatever. So right now I'm kind of staying at home, trying my best to do whatever I can around the house to help her and do videos to earn money and try to work whatever angle I can to deal with my bills and whatnot. I'm not begging for handouts. I'm not asking for anything from anyone. I am just doing the best I can here at home. Um, yes, Jerry Ann answered that question. If I need to work out of the house, I will. Right now, it's kind of like one of those her health condition, and I'm not blaming her for me staying at home. Um, COVID, because I don't know what could be happening with COVID. COVID, the way things have been going lately around our state, the state of Missouri, I could start seeing closures of everything. In fact, Walmart closed down for 2.5 days to clean up because of a COVID exposure. At least that's what I'm hearing through the various rumor mills and town folk and whatnot. Um, McDonald's was closing their nighttime operations because of the situation. They weren't getting enough business. A lot of businesses in the area have been closing down early. Um, I was doing DoorDash, but because of the situations around town and whatnot, DoorDash seems to be dying. I thought about doing like Grubhub because Rolla does have Grubhub. I was going to see if I can get a job with them delivering. I know a couple people who work both DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, or is it Uber? Uber Eats or something like that. There's like 3 different delivery systems here, plus a lot of other different stuff that I could easily be doing. Let's see here. What other comments? Um, hey guys, don't comment much, but I do watch you and Jerry. Okay. Thanks. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm happy to see you here. Okay. B Sue 007 had their message deleted. Jerry, was that you? Um, I guess it was because somebody said rude. So I'm assuming Jerry deleted that comment before I ever saw it, which is fine because, um, and it doesn't say deleted by whomever. So maybe that person deleted their own message because they were afraid to get jumped on. Um, Obviously, some of you guys saw that message before I did. I'm kind of, yes, it was. It was you that deleted it, or that person. Also nonsense. Okay. Um, if it was you, Jerry, I'm thankful you are watching out for me. I kind of wanted to see what that comment was because, um, as I said earlier, I'm still hungry. Patrol. Um, yes, I did it. Okay. Um, enjoy all of your videos. Hope Jerry feels better soon. So do I. Um, you two are awesome. Ignore rude people. I do ignore rude people, but I also saved it for you. Okay. I also like dealing with rude people because those of you who know me have been here for the long haul. Uh, know that I have that nasty little streak in me that kind of goes, ooh, somebody wants to play. Um, which I've been having fun with a particular person uh, on Jerry's pages. So it's kind of like, so that that little gremlin of mine wants to come out and play, and I'm like, not yet. Um, but yeah. Let's see here. Kimmy says you can read it if you click on it, but it wasn't nice. Like I said, Kimmy, these people don't know me that well, and oh, Liz Perryman, hey Liz, um, these people don't know me that well and don't realize that to put it nicely, I can be a little shyster. Um, if you know German, you'll know what that means, and I don't think you have to be German to know it. I think most people know what that means. Let's see here. Hey Jim, sorry I'm late. It's 2:24 here in the UK, and I've just woken up. Oh, Liz, that's okay. I mean, I know you guys. I know you have a time difference, and I can't always do a video or a live session early enough for you to be on here. I'm kind of glad you're on here, but 2:24 in the morning. What are you doing awake, lady? Hopefully you got yourself enough sleep, and hopefully you're getting up because of work. I forgot what you do for a living, but I do remember those days when I was not married and not employed, living with mom, and I was in my early 20s, and I was either up until 4 o'clock in the morning, or fell asleep early but woke up at like midnight, 1:30 in the morning, and could not go back to sleep until 10 p.m. the next day. So yeah. Um, you natural. Sheila, you know better. You know there's a nasty streak there. You've seen it. Yeah, as I said, LOL, Sheila, we wish. No, not really. I enjoyed my nasty little streak. Yes, and I know, Sheila, you were being funny and, as a New Yorker would say, sarcastic. Um, Sarcasm much? Absolutely. No one knows your situation. Same. Yeah, Kimberly, you're right. Nobody knows my situation. And anybody who knew me, I mean, knew me, even better than like Sheila, would be like, no, 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 do not wake that beast. Do not wake that beast. Um, don't forget thumbs up, everyone. So, thank you, Sonia. Um, 6:28 p.m. in Canada. Oh, you live on the west coast of Canada because yeah, they're about 2 hours behind us. Excuse me. Um, I'll give myself another 20 to 30 minutes before I start wrapping things up because I do want to be off this before 9 p.m. because I want to get her fed and have some downtime to just unwind a little bit. Yeah, as Jerry said, don't poke the bear. Um, my other half woke me for night bathroom help. He is okay. Can't go back to sleep. Hey, I understand that, Liz. Not that Jerry wakes me up specifically for anything, but she has. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jerry, because I can't remember all your alarms. But she has a 6 and an 8 a.m. alarm to wake her up to take certain medications at specific time frames. And I'm not. My alarm is usually set for 10 a.m. to wake up. That also coincides with one of her need help with medication type deal. Um, okay, thank you, hon. I did forget about that. Um, so yeah, her alarms wake me up because, like I've said in a couple of my videos, and I'm not. This might be new to Jerry because I don't always tell her, but because of what's happening with her hip and knee, and my whatever workings up here, I can't always describe them or identify them, but I've gotten to the point as a husband that, sorry, my computer went to sleep momentarily. I got to the point as a husband that anytime she rolls over hard or makes any kind of sounds or anything that alerts that part of my brain and it goes, somebody's hurt, Jerry needs me, what's going on? You know, it's also that part of my brain that if I hear a loud noise that is not familiar to me, like could be somebody trying to break into my house, or something fell, something happened, maybe mom tripped and fell, don't know what it is, but my brain goes, what was that? Let's identify that noise. Okay, it's a non-hostile, non-threatening, non-emergency type noise. I don't have to get up and check things out. But it wakes me up and alerts me. And yes, she has her different alarms for different medications. So when her 6 a.m. alarm goes off, it wakes me up. The 8 a.m. alarm wakes me up. Unless it's something that she does not say, "Hey, I need your help," or either I hear the alarm and I know what medicines it says, like her Motrin or her gabapentin, I think is the word. She doesn't need my help for those. She needs my help with applying the Voltaren on her hip and knee. That's about it. So unless she's either calling out my name or it's a sound that alerts that part of my brain that goes, gotta take care of something, gotta deal with it. Otherwise, I just kind of go, oh, the alarm went off again. Okay, shut up. You know, I really won't go back to sleep. There we go. Thank you, Jerry. I can never remember these medicines. But, yeah, that's who I am. That's who I've become as a husband after 21 beautiful years. Will I do it again? Would I say yes? Would I say no? Yeah, I would do it again. I might change up the venue for my wedding. Instead of being a Renaissance wedding, it will become a Viking wedding, which is more fun because there's more drinking and camaraderie and festivities. Hold on a second. Let me keep on reading. Let's see. Hi, Jim and Jerry. Hope you're feeling better, Jerry. Hi, Terry. I think I'm saying that right. Let's see here. Mine too. It's a care strategy thing. Yes, it is. Um, let's see here. What does B Sue have to say? Your wife is fine. Be a man and get a job. B Sue, you don't know how my wife is, so I'm going to politely say, go piss up a tree. Um, let's see here. I mean, it really works. It's starting to work. The on her pain and whatnot. Let's see here. um, actually, Sheila, let her be because she's gonna be my new troll. I'm gonna have fun munching on her stupidity and unknowledgeable self because she don't know what's going on here. So, like I said, she can go pee up a tree. Um, I do think I'm needing a higher dose, but we'll see. Yeah. It took a month for me to kick in. I hope it doesn't take that long. I hope it only takes a couple more days. Um, what's a compliment, Jared? To tell her to go pee up a tree? Okay. Um, but it is over. It's almost over an hour. Let's see here. Run time. Yeah, we're at about 56 minutes, so I think I'm going to be wrapping this up pretty soon. Especially if we're going to have more BSUs that are just going to make me yeah, it's her gabapentin. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. Looks and sounds like something that you say in Australia. Gabapentin. Not trying to make fun or rude of them. I just think it's like one of those weird sounding medicines like everything else. Oh, no, that I'm fine. Yeah, you are. You're doing better. There are you. Jerry does have her good moments and her bad moments, but yeah. But anyhow, have a good night, Jessica. I will see you on the flip side. I see you comment all the time, so hey. But yeah, folks, I think I'm gonna wrap this up so it doesn't take forever to download. So we're gonna start wrapping this up and saying our goodbyes. So anybody who wants to throw in a last minute comment before I sign off, do it now, do it quick, or otherwise I'll just have to read it later. I'm hoping to have a better. I'm hoping to have. Well, I have been having a great weekend. Tomorrow's Sunday, and it's one of those days that I kind of go. I'm taking the day off to do whatever. No, I'm fine. Like hot and. So. I'm just gonna have to say this. I can't keep my mouth quiet. Where you are right now, Jerry, is a hot mess. Okay. No, I'm just joking around. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. You guys can say your good nights to each other. This is actually kind of fun. I'm hoping to try to. I'm thinking that what I'd like to do is maybe every other weekend do a live session just to catch up because I like these little these little chats. Anyhow, I'll see you guys on the flip side. I hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel and maybe you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and give it hit that subscribe button. There's all kinds of fun content in my channel. I'm just going to quickly list off everything. Cooking to American Cozy to book readings from, Norse mythology, the Bible, just chit chat about my life, the whole 9 yards. We have fun. Or at least I think I do. You can ask Sheila Hall. Nellie didn't show up. Jesse was here. Liz Perryman. A lot of people who have been on my channel knows I have fun. I talk about what I want to talk about. And those who don't like me, well, I can get rid of them. And after I have my fun with them. But anyhow, yeah, thank you, Kimmy. You know, that's true. I'm doing the best I can. So anyhow, you guys have a good night. Enjoy. Bye.